DDAmanda is the #1 stock screener and scanner. This is how we're finding these winners early, guys. Simple to use by total beginners. Got advanced features for professional traders. Great support, 1 hour free one-on-one training, and check out these testimonials. I mean, they're off the hook. Guys love this program, and they're making a ton of money. Okay, I've been working on this actuator. Clean up a little bit more, and I got it looking pretty good, I think. Looks, uniform, and more or less. Put away some tools, got more stuff, and then I figured out the limiter. What's this part? I'm playing around with stuff. Anyway, the limiter. So we have our bar. Okay, with a bearing. Well, just pretend this is this. This is this. So we have the bearing in here, and the bearing sitting inside the bar. What I think I'm going to do is, because the music wire, or the wire is going to come out of here, I'm going to drill a hole, it's going to come out here. So we got this thing, my famous drawing, with the wire coming out. And this is the aluminum spar. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to drill a hole through the aluminum thing, and I'm going to mount a bar, a steel bar underneath. Steel bar underneath, and there's going to be a hole drilled in each side. And then I found these push rods. This is good steel, Found these old push rods, and what I'm going to do, this is a 5/16, I believe, 7/16, 5/16. I'm going to drill that size hole and stick a piece of this in each end. Okay, so that'll be sticking up, and that will limit the movement of the wing spar. Pretty cool, huh? I think that's going to work nice. And it's simple, I don't have to bend metal or anything. It's just a 1/4-inch bar mounted underneath, and then a piece of this about, that long or whatever to go inside. But I still need to make 5 of these, and no, I'm fixing my aquarium filter here. So I got a piece of steel here. I did scribe some before I changed this, but I'm going to scribe some new ones. Maybe I'll start down here. Scribe some new ones that I'm going to cut out. Don't move. Okay. I gotta make 5 of them. And then I'm going to put all 6 of them on one rod, and I'll be able to grind them all to this size, hopefully. probably plan this out better. Did you move? You moved. Why did you move? Actually, I could put this up against here, huh? I could put these up against here too. I think I'm going to start over. That's easy. But anyway, you guys get the idea. Ooh, I can put them down here. Except that's curved. Needs to be flat. So anyway, that's the plan, is to, maybe I can do them all along here, huh? Is there room for 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the next step. And what else? I guess that's it. I got all the pieces for the wings, so I could start on that. Maybe that's the next thing. Okay, onward and upward. Pieces everywhere. Alright, let's try to press in some bearings. I've been scraping on these. Made some grooves inside here. I think I've got enough there. Well, let's see if we can squeeze in a bearing. So, yeah. This is that, hard to tell anymore, 653 or 638. Let's put a little bit in there. It's not going to take much. Spread it around. A little bit more there. Coffee. Alright, put it in our jig. Oh great, this isn't glued anymore because it's hot. Well, that's just great. Guess I should have checked that first. Crap. Well, this is the bearing. I think the bearing's in. And our bearing pusher. Don't fall. I didn't want to do this. I'm not centered. I don't want to push on that inner race. There it is. Okay, now I can press it in. I'm going to glue that pin again. Look at it go. She's going in. Is she bottomed is the question. I don't know how far she'll go. I think she's bottomed. Let's find out. And I'm going to re-glue this jig. Hard to tell. See in there straight. Hammer. Yeah, she wasn't all the way in there. I think there's a piece of crap or something there. Well, let me figure this out. Okay, I think I got it down centered. Well, I had to beat on I had to beat on it. But it's even. Okay, you see that? Now it is going to require a little spacer here that's going to ride on, you know, this middle, and it is turning, so the inside's turning. But it's going to take a little spacer to around that to, you know, something for the nut to bear on, the bottom nut. Anyway, so that's the first one done. Now I got to reglue that thing and then press the other ones in. The other piece I got from McMaster is I bought some tubing, steel tubing, and what this is going to be for is to join the steel to the aluminum spar, and you'll see that later on. But I need a piece. I was using these other ones. I was going to use these, but they're so bulky, you know. So I'm going to make my own, you know, to replace, to not use these. And you'll see where that goes later on. Well, right now I got to cut them off. I got to cut a shorter piece. I got 12 inches. So I'm going to part this right about, I don't know, maybe there. That seem equitable. Yeah, I'm going to part this off. I already threaded this end, but I got to thread the other end. And I didn't want to run the tap in too far, so we're going to cut this sucker off. See how that works. Let's see how that works. There's usually a stick in there, but you know what? Ooh, that's hot. I can't be bothered. Yeah, that's fine. I need 3 of these. So this end is tapped. How far will it go in? Doesn't have to go in very far. Oh, that's going in nicely. Okay, that's far enough, right? How far did that go in? Oh, that's good. These could actually be shorter, or I could tap this a little deeper, but it doesn't really need to be. It just needs to be a way to attach the steel to the aluminum, because I'm going to weld the steel to the another one, and so I need an aluminum to save on weight and to keep the balance right, and I'll explain that later. So now I got to tap this side, put it in the chuck, and I'm going to drill it Luckily it was already 13/64, which is the right size for a 1/4" tap. But I'm going to open it up a little bit with a 7/32 to, don't make, it's not going to make the threads that tight, and it'll be easier to tap. Last thing I want to do is break a frickin' tap, Alright, so let's drill this sucker, get this out of the way, make this spins. I'm just going to go in about, I don't know, a little ways. So let's tighten this baby down. Turn on the lathe. Yeah, I just need to open it up a little bit. It's kind of funny, I wonder if these were designed for a 1/4" thread tap. It's already, I might have already gone in here once before. That's good. Yeah, I think I drilled all the way through there already. Let's get this out of the way. Well, actually, we're going to need it for the tapping. And let me get my other tap. Actually, I'm going to start with this one. I'm going to start it with this one and then finish with the other one. So we don't need lathe anymore. Turn that down. I need to clean up some of this, get rid of some of this stuff. It's bugging me. Where am I? This one here. 1/4". This will all be done by hand. Throw tappy tap magic, and I don't know what I have in that in this one. I think it's tap magic, but let's just get her started. Some leverage on that. Oh, it's already turning. Great. What did I do with? How did I do this before? I used a tap follower. Yeah, I think that's what I did. I used a tap follower. Can't remember. I'm confused. Oh, it's turning again. On this one, you're supposed to back it out after a while. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to the golden one. The golden retriever. Where are you? Did I bring you out already? I did. This one you don't have to back out. You just go for it. Yeah. So let's cinch this down. She's already started. Now we should just be able to keep going. Pretty sure that's tap magic. I forgot. Because I definitely poured that bottle. I should see if Great, now this one's spinning too. That's okay. If it keeps spinning, I'm going to use the tap wrench on it. There, she's spinning now. Okay, fine. I loosened you. So now, let's use the tap wrench on this baby. This feels tight, you know. But she's doing it. See how the curlies come out of there? I love this tap. I'm just hoping it's high enough quality not to break on me. You know, you never know what you're going to get on Amazon. Which brings up another thing. I've always thought, get the very best you can. The very best there is, you know. It works out cheaper in the long run. Don't break. Oh, I bet you it's spinning here now. I bet you it's spinning there. Great. I should put a bump on that. Weld a knob on it so it stops falling out. Okay, let's see what we got now. I guess that's... I just don't know, you know, how much you can force something. What I can do, though, is if I put that there and see how much force the tap wrench has taken. Wonder how deep I am. Let's test it. I'm not going to bore you with making all the other ones, but I thought I'd, you know, get some production value in here. Well, I can't really tell, but that seems like enough, you know. Doesn't need a lot. Alright, onward and upward, kids. Alright, let's try this again. I got everything glued. I got my bearing, I got my rod, I got my bearing pusher. Let's put a little bit of this in here. How much I got left? You can see it running. This is expensive shit, man. This is like $30 for this little bottle. Wonder if I'm out. Should be enough for this one bearing. I can see it. There it is. Alright. I guess I have used it quite a bit. Let's spread this around. Shit's all the way around. Then, put the bearing in. Get it started anyway. Okay, that should stay there now. I only have to hold one thing. Right there. Bearing pusher. Crank the vise. It's going in. But it stops. I don't know why it stops. The other one, I had to bang it. See? I don't know why it stops, but it does. I think it's going in crooked too. No, it's going in straight. Okay, we gotta bang it with the hammer. See how it's crooked? I don't know why it does that. I guess it's seated. I think it's in. Double check it. Alright, number 2 is in. 4 more. I'm not going to bore you with that. So, I don't know why this, maybe it's because it's not, the vise isn't totally straight, you know. I think what I'm going to do is just get it started with this and then just bang it in with my driver here. Something's not straight or something, I don't know. Okay, onward and upward. I think I'm making a mistake by scoring this on the inside. I'm just going to put some on the outside here. I don't think it needs it. I think that's creating some problems when I drive it in. I'm just going to put a little bit on the outside. Because they're going in. Yeah, I just did 2 of them and they were really hard. So I think by scoring them, I'm not doing myself any favors. The other thing is, I might be hitting in here on the inside race, so I'm going to just use the outside here. Make sure I'm not hitting anything. Still doesn't want to go in though. You'd think that would just, you know, squeeze in. It goes in about most of the way. But that's why God invented hammers, right? Anyway, I got 3 in. This is number 4. Seems to have seated better. I'm going to call it a win. Alright, I'm going to do the other 2 and then we'll go on from there. Let's see what's in this package. It's been sitting here for days. I know one thing that's in here is our aluminum rod. And we'll see where that goes at some point. You can make a box cutter out of a knife. Just put your finger there. Make it as deep as you want. Look at this blade. Can you see I wore it out? I still can't figure out where I lost my other one. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how it happened. There's our aluminum rod, all thread. That's nice and light. I think we're going to need another one of these. I don't know. A lot of packaging. This is the other spring wire. Something else in here. I think that's it. That's all nice and tight. Let's look at the spring wire. I've got an inquiring mind. I got different sizes because I don't know how strong it needs to be, and we're going to find out. That's the experimental part of this experimental wind generator. I had to buy more than what I needed, but it'll probably come in handy on some other project. Okay, what's this? This is the I don't know what size this is. Let's look at it. Yeah, that looks a little weak. But you don't know. Those flags, you know, the sprinkler flags, that's spring wire too. That's thicker than this. Yeah, that's pretty thin. Look at this one. Ah, this is thicker. Oh, this is good. I think this might be too thick. I don't know. And last but not least, I think this might be the medium. Yeah. Let me get one of those flags and I'll show you guys. And these flags are cheap. These little sprinkler flags here. That's a rusty one. There's a fresh one. See, this is spring wire too, and it's cheap. See? Compared to this, oh, this doesn't even look round. Not the same as this. This is actually stronger, I think. Anyway, that's what's in the package, and we're going to have to investigate. I'll start with a little hole. We'll start I might even use some of this. We'll start with the thin one in the actuator. And then if we need it stronger, we'll just drill out the hole and make them stronger. Okay, onward and upward. Everybody that tries DDAmanda absolutely loves her. These are all unsolicited, by the way. We didn't even ask people. I love you guys. Yeah, I love the program. So worth it. Probably made 500K. This guy's up 30K. Having everything I need to research on one page is definite time saver. Single day, 1525 profit. 15K on my first DD. Look at this guy. I don't know what to think about this one, man. This guy says he made 30 million. Read this shit. I don't know. He sounds kind of legit. I fucking love DDAmanda. Your program is the best tool I've ever used in the last 21 years. It just goes on and on. Okay, if you trade stocks, or if you're even thinking about trading stocks, this is for you guys. This is what you need. This is DDAmanda. It's the #1 stock screener and scanner that's out there. Um, and it uses both user input and AI to find and research winning stocks. And this is, it says right here, easy enough to use by total beginners. There's really no learning curve at all. You can be finding stocks within about 5 minutes after you log in. And it also has a lot of advanced features that are used by professional traders. Our mission is to help you make money by investing in stocks. That's the bottom line. That's what you want from something like this. Now, I use this all the time, and I've found some amazing runners. You've got here, look at this. They give you 1 hour of free one-on-one training and instant support. Having good support on a program is just so critical. I mean, here's their phone number right here. You can just call and text. They've got some testimonials here. I want to show you these because they're pretty amazing. I mean, look at this. This is what people think of her. I love you guys. Yeah, I love the program. This guy made 500K. This guy's up 30K. Everything I need to research. I wasn't even in Amanda one week, and he made 10,000 bucks. So these testimonials, it just goes on and on here. So anyway, they've got if you want to try, look at all these features. Dollars traded, 7MA crossovers, all sorts of stuff. But they've got an $8 a day trial subscription, so you can check her out and see if you like her. And some other subscription levels here. Anyway, I highly recommend this, guys, and do check it out and make some money.